everyone, I'm Hannah with a haircut. If you want to know why I cut my hair, I wrote a nice little post on my blog, theoutfitrepeater.com, and have that linked up in the cards and down below. But first, I want to show you everything I thrifted in the month of December because this is my December thrift haul video. So if you are still one of my faithful blog readers of The Outfit Repeater, you might recognize this item from my thrifting wish list in December, and it's the NSYNC Christmas album. Basically, every thrift store in December had it because they all had Christmas stuff. Then in the spirit of the new year and trying new things, I decided to pick up this magazine that I've never read, but I've seen it before on newsstands. Inc. magazine, it's like a business magazine, and I thought that it would be like business marketing stuff because I'm quite a nerd for that because of my blog. Turns out it's more like for Fortune 500 companies. But it did have an article about natural deodorant, which was right up my alley. So that kind of made the price tag worth it. All right, but now let's go back to the past. Some of you might be disappointed that I didn't make a roundup video of my best thrift finds of the year, but if you follow The Outfit Repeater, you did see a special post that was the 12 best thrifted clothing items that I found this year. And what I did is I showed you a side-by-side of the item when I originally thrifted it, how I styled it, as well as a new outfit of how I style it nowadays. So you can kind of see a little style evolution. It's fun. But the reason I brought up my best of videos, and I didn't do one this year, but in the videos, I seem to always pick an item that is a promotional item from Back to the Future. And I found another promotional item from Back to the Future this month. And it's these sunglasses. They look pretty good with my new haircut. And they might look familiar from those best of videos because I do have this exact pair. But I don't even care because they're part of one of the greatest things to ever come from the 80s. Another thing that babies of the 80s and 90s will remember is the Oregon Trail. So this is the Oregon Trail card game that was actually just recently sold at Target, I think within this year. And somebody was already so over it and they donated it to Goodwill. And I had actually originally saw it at Target and wanted to get it, didn't want to pay the price tag. So I'm excited to give this a go. Then if you're looking for some gift ideas for next year, might I recommend an unopened pack of Casper Valentines? And the reason I say that this is a great gift idea is because I'm planning to give this to my sister because she's a really big fan of Casper. And that's one of the things I love about thrifting gifts is because my sister and I both love 80s and 90s things, and you're never gonna find Casper Valentines in the store nowadays. These are OG from 95. I almost forgot these really cool sunglasses that I teased about on social media and in my newsletter. Check these out. I don't know if they're actually vintage or if they're just made for a little kid, but I thought they were too adorable to pass up. Look at them. And then I got some clothes this month that are so-so. I'll let you guys be the judge because I know you're judging me. This is the internet after all. So the first thing is this very colorful pattern dress. I picked it up for free at a community closet, and I only did it because it was free and I wasn't sure that I was really committed to the style. Now that I've had it in my closet, and I mean, you see that I styled it, it doesn't feel like me. So I think I'm gonna donate this back and let somebody else give it a try. Next, I'm still very committed to my search for colorful clothing, so I came across this purple turtleneck. And hey, it's purple! We always talk about how purple is a really tough color to find, and I've been very mindful of what shades of purple I'm looking for, so I've definitely been looking for deeper shades of purple, and I think this one is pretty good. Next are a pair of high-waisted olive green skinny jeans, and I cannot reiterate enough how high-waisted these are. Now I have a long torso, so normally I need things that have a rise of at least 14 to 15 inches. I think these are at least 15, maybe 16 inches. I have never had a pair of jeans hug my stomach so nicely. And I actually found these during a really fun event that I went to this month. I'm a partner with Goodwill of South Central Wisconsin, and there's quite a few of us, and so Goodwill invited us to the Northside location in Madison, and we just had this little get-together, this little party. We all went thrifting throughout the store, and I found these pants, and it was so fun to show all the girls and get all their opinions, because normally I'm shopping just with my mom, and she doesn't get fashion the way that I like fashion. And I just feel very thankful for that partnership and for those friendships that I have. The last thing that I have to show you is from my thrifting wish list, and it's this perfect red vintage sweater. And it looks amazing, but what really sealed the deal for me was the label. It's by a brand called Spunky. Just like Rocco's dog from Rocco's Modern Life. But, you know, I definitely feel spunky while I wear it. That's it. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope your new year is off to a great start. If you like the content that I'm creating online, then be sure to support it by following along, by liking, subscribing, sharing it with your friends. That would mean so much to me. I hope to see you in my future videos, and in the meantime, be excellent to each other.